Shalom, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I do give all honor and all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rikah HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders and bishops of Great Millstone, whom I've learned this 100% truth. Salutations to the hopeful elect who are scattered in the four corners of the earth. Salutations to the sincere sisters who are listening and learning in silence and keeping the order to the best of their ability. Again, Shalom, I'm Brother Kapasha, Tabernacle 4443, coming to you once again with a brief lesson. You know, we need Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai in these end times that we're living in. These some harsh times coming up. And you know we're in Jacob's trouble, but we're at the beginning of it, but we know it's going to escalate. So therefore, we're going to need protection from the wicked, from our enemies. You see, all of our enemies are named out in the book of Psalms 83rd chapter. Now let's go right into it, because the Lord is going to deal with them. He's going to avenge his elect and his 1/3 on this side. Ultimately, all of Israel, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native American Indians, are going to be saved. You see? And let me read this right here. Micah 2:1 reads, "Woe to them that devise iniquity," you see, "and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it, because it is in the power of their hands." You see, who doing that? None other than Esau Edom, the so-called white man. He's always the elites. You see, Trump is just a puppet. Putin is just a puppet. You see, the big wigs, so to speak, are the elites. The Rothschild, what is it? The 13 families. You see, they are. You see, GMS has been naming them. You see, so they are the one that's pulling the strings. These rulers that you see on the media and in the news and such, they are just puppets. They are doing what their elites are telling them to do. And they are devising, and it says, "Woe to them that devise iniquity," that's sin upon sin, against his elect. You see, and his 1/3 on this side. You see, they want to get rid of us. You see, that's why all of these, that's why Trump has ICE in place. That's why, he's putting military in different states and cities and such. They got an agenda to fulfill, to accomplish. You see? So it says here, right here, it says in Micah 2:10, "Woe to them." You see, destruction is coming upon them. You see, the elect men, we know it. We know we're going to continue to call on the name. You see, his name is a refuge. His name is a strong tower. You see, and the Lord knows the ones that fear him and love him and keep his laws, statutes, and commandments to the best of their ability, right? It says, "Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds." They're always devising schemes and incantations and enchantments against the elect. You see, the righteous, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native American Indians, who are of the elect, both southern tribe and northern tribe of the elect, the 12,000 out of each tribe, you see, that the Lord has chosen, you see, on this side. So this is where we are, Israel. This is why we got to call on the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. It says, "Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it." You see, because it is in the power of their hand. They have all the power, Israel. We don't have it. We are powerless. We are poor. We are, what that scripture that says something about, thy worm Jacob, you see, roughly paraphrasing, you see. But anyway, we don't have any power. We don't have any military. Esau Edom has the military, and he's using the military to do his fighting, you see, accomplishing his iniquity upon the righteous. Let me get this real quick. Let's go to in Isaiah 10 reads as well. "Woe to them that," this is Isaiah 10:1. it says, woe to them that decree unrighteous decree. Unrightful legislation is real. You see, these laws that are being passed, they're insane laws. They go all against the what you call it, God, I can't think of that name, that term. The laws of the land, so to speak. All right, it says, woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, and that right grievousness which they have prescribed. You see, to turn aside the needy from judgment, from justice. We don't get no justice. You see, we don't get no fairness. You see, now the so-called Joe Sixpack, Esau Edom, he's beginning to see that they're not for the elites are not the elites are not for them either. You see, they're beginning to see that. They're being mighty quiet around where I work and things of that nature. They're not saying anything. They're looking right strange. You see, it says here, woe, destruction unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, and that right grievousness which they have prescribed, to turn aside the needy from judgment, and to take away the right from the poor of my people, that widows may be their prey. We are Esau Edom's prey. They are preying upon both southern and northern tribes. You see, they started with the northern tribes first, breaking into their houses, homes, ravaging, raping, pulling them out of their homes, taking their possessions and things of that nature in the middle of the nights and such. We've seen all of it. We see this all the time. We're looking at the news, you see, but yet they got DJ Trump in some type of AI video dumping crap, literally crap on other Edomites. You see, I think they are perplexed about that. That disturbs them. I didn't see any brown skinned people up in there. Any Jakes, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native American Indians among that crowd. In which that's a good thing, because we're not supposed to be in any protests anyway, nor in the rallies. You see, we're not even supposed to be voting. You see, those things are not for us, Israel. Stay away from that kind of, those rallies and protests. Stay away from it. That has nothing to do with you. You see, you're not going to get injustice. You see, they are always, prescribing unrighteous decrees upon you. You see, and let me read that again. It says, I'm going right back up to Isaiah 10:1 again. It says, woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, and that right grievousness which they have prescribed, to turn aside the needy from judgment, and to take away the right from the poor of my people, that widows may be their prey, and that they may rob the fatherless. You see, we are the fatherless, you see, but the elect men, we have the true riches right here, these scriptures. We have the Holy Spirit working within us, breaking it down to us, giving us understanding of the parables and the dark sayings. You see, running out on the highways and telling our people, making videos every chance we get. When the Lord, when the Spirit is upon us to make a video, the Lord makes a way for us to make the video. You see, and to give our people warning, because that's what we're supposed to be doing. And it says here, verse 3 reads, and what will ye do in the day of visitation? When the Lord comes back, he's beginning to visit now. We're measuring the time. We're seeing the uproars of the people. We're reading them. We can look at our app and see where the latest earthquake was. We can see how, the people are, unsatisfied, because we understand Proverbs 29:2, when the righteous are in authority. Let me get it. I'm not going to try to, let's see it. Let's get that Proverbs 29:2. See, we understand these breakdowns that the Lord has blessed our apostles and bishops, elders, you see, to break it down to us. It says here, this is Proverbs 29:2 reads, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. Are the people rejoicing now? I don't see anybody rejoicing now. You see, people are really concerned about not having any food around Thanksgiving. You see, and they're not, and also too Christmas. And don't forget New Year's. People like to have fun on New Year's. All of that seem to be cut out. Now they might, bring back their little, the food stamps and things of that nature. They might, you see, but it's going to be on a condition, I do believe. That's me speaking as a man now, you see. But we know the end of the story. That's for sure. We can tell you that this rulership is going down, and that's the end of the story. You see, and the righteous rulership is going to be in place, and that is the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native American Indians that's going to be in rulership. You see, under Yahushua and under King David and the 144,000. Well, you got the 12, and then you got the 144,000. Therefore, they may be all the 12 and maybe among the 144,000. You see, but anyway, let me go back to where was I? Isaiah 10. Let's go back there. Let me go back there. This is not going to be very long, Israel. The Spirit put it on my heart to bring this, to get a lesson in. So therefore, here it is. All right. Hope it's edifying. Lord willing, it is. It's edifying to me just to be talking about these scriptures, man, and breaking them down. I thank the Lord for giving me understanding. I thank the Lord for the elders and the bishops and the apostles also for doing this work. And I'm learning from them every day. You see, I haven't gotten there yet, but Lord willing, I'm chugging along, right? All right, it reads here. And verse 3 again, it reads, Isaiah 10:3 reads, and what will ye do in the day of visitation? You see, and in the desolation which shall come from far, to whom will ye flee for help? And where will you leave your glory? You see, without me, they shall bow down under the prisoners. See, and they shall fall under the slain. For all this, his anger is not turned away, but his hand is stretched out still. The Lord still calling out to you, so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native American Indians. You're getting caught out of your homes in the middle of the night. You see, all these unrighteous decrees are being made against you, Israel, but yet you still won't, give up the wickedness that you have been taught to do, and you still forbear and not listen to his servants, the prophets, that are giving you the warning. It reads here. Let's go back to Micah 2 and let's go back to Micah 2 and 2. Let's read that again. No, let's go back 2 and 1. Micah 2 and 1 reads, woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. You see, when the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hand. They have the ability to do what's right if they will, but the Lord didn't create them that way. So we don't expect them to do righteousness, to be fair, and to take care of, to do right by the Israelites. You see, the true Israelites. You see, we don't expect them to. And it reads on, it says, but they have the power in their hand because the earth has been given into the hand of the wicked. Job 9:24. And that's something. We know who the wicked are, pursuant to Malachi 1 and 4. You see, we know who the wicked are. All right. And it reads on, it says, Micah 2 and 2 reads, and they covered fields and take them by violence. They're always using their military to start some type of war. Yeah, they're going to. World War III is going to be started too, whether you want it to or not. It will be. It will be, because it's prophecy, and prophecy will happen. And the prophets out here telling you what's going to happen before it happened. Israel. It says, and they covered fields. They're covering all of Palestine right now. Look at those people in Gaza getting bombed and moved out of their home. You see things of that nature. Look what happened to the American, the Native American Indians, Seminole Indians, the Mexicanos and such. How they covered and destroyed those people. You see, pushed them right out of their lands and such. You see, just take it by violence. All of these false flags they put up. We see that all the time in history, and they're trying to erase that out of history. You see, they don't want them to feel bad about what they did. You see, but the Lord is going to repay you for that. You Esau, Edom, and all you heathen nation that have partook, you all benefited from it. The destruction of the righteous, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native American Indians, the saints of the Most High. You see, it reads here, and they covered fields and take them by violence, and houses and take them away. So they oppress a man and his house, even a man and his heritage. Even took our laws, statutes, and commandments away from us. You see, gave us the slave Bible, things of that nature. Put themselves in the true judges in place. You see, X'd out Yahweh Shah over here. You see, shoot, man, you got a lot to pay for. But this is what the Lord said. Let me go here. Let me sum this thing up, because this is the ultimate. This is one of the ultimate things that our people must adhere to. It says here, because this is the only way out of this, Israel. The only way you could be saved out of this, you see, is through and by Yahweh Ba'ashem Mahushai. And hear what it says here. Let me get this in Isaiah 55:6, which reads, seek ye the Lord while he may be found, call ye upon him while he is near Israel. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native American Indians. We are showing you mercy and telling you, giving you the warning to seek Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Learn his name, and also to study his word, listen to his prophets. You see, pray in the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. And it says, let the wicked forsake his way, and the unrighteous man his thoughts. You see, you're being unrighteous when you're calling on Jesus. You're being wicked as well. It says here, and let him return unto the Lord. You see, return unto the Lord. So that means while you worshiping in these wicked churches, the harlot houses they call churches, you haven't returned yet. You still out there. You still an enemy of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. And you still set up to reap the wrath, his anger, his righteous indignation on you, Israel. And it's not going to be pleasant. You see? And it will soon will happen. You see? It reads here, let the wicked forsake his way, and the unrighteous man his thoughts. And let him return unto the Lord, and he will have mercy upon him, and to our power, for he will abundantly pardon. See, that's the only way out, Israel. So I hope you were edified to some degree. Lord willing, you were. I'm going to end it right there. Got to move on. All right? So, with that, I must give all honor and all praises to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem, Rikak Wadash, double honors to the apostles and elders and bishops of Great Millstone, from whom I've learned this word and truth salutation, to the hopeful elect who are scattered in the four corners of the earth. Again, Shalom.